And I'm asking, would you go to get pooped
As a
on?
side quest.
Oh,
Wait, for extra credit. What if you get
I don't
extra
know.
credit?
like $10 million? Yeah, I'll get pooped on. I don't care.
Okay, let's say that you were offered a gig, right? In whatever respective field of expertise you have.
Piano.
Pays well. Yeah.
You're a good pianist?
Great penis.
There's nothing bad about the pay. It's awesome. There's no conflicts in schedule or anything. All that lines up. What is some type of moral conflict that would keep you from accepting the job? Like, what are some things that, like, some people are like at one point when Red Food turned vegan, he wouldn't play in any gig that was serving meat.
Wow.
Like things like that. Like, do you have any kind of stipulation or moral conflict where you're like, I can't do that job?
Anything that is lying and marketing wise. So obviously came up in the fitness industry. I didn't take. I think you can count on less than one hand how many sponsorships I took, and I probably missed out on multiple six figures.
So you're very critical when someone is offering a sponsor. You look up everything they're about.
I worked with Bart. They signed me. I worked with Reebok. I grew up an Allen Iverson fan. Like, even if I wouldn't wear Reeboks and Reebok wanted to get me, I wouldn't have worked with them. But I grew up an Allen Iverson fan, a Shaq fan, fucking sick, right? But if like Skechers reached out to me, I'm a sneakerhead, bro. I'm not fucking wearing Skechers.
If you have to
The shape ups.
So if you have to lie like you're into something you're not, you won't.
Even supplements. I did one small supplement one recently, but in the beginning, most of the supplement companies were so sketchy and they all had like fat burners and stuff that just didn't work. I would say no.
Skechers shape ups could never afford to get you.
Now I'm older and my morals have gone. If
That's what I'm talking about.
if shape ups comes with like 7 figures,
Yeah, but they want you to say that that's how you lost your weight and that's how everyone else should.
deadlift 600 pounds and some Skechers for 7 figures. Yeah, 7 figures for sure.
But now I'm older.
It kind of like fucked me in the past. Probably too tight some senses, but
Okay.
We had hard rules early on. And the reason why it changed is because when we first started, we realized how much of our fan base were teenagers, like in 2007. So we made it a rule. Even though I was a smoker, a fucking chain smoker, I said, let's not promote any alcohol or tobacco or any drugs. We'll talk about it, right? And whatever. But it's kind of like the resolve after that is don't do it. Yeah. So then, hopefully we didn't push anyone toward that substance abuse shit.
No, they know that you were doing it, so I doubt they'd do it.
And then they look at me and they go, I don't want to end up like that motherfucker, right? But then in our late 30s, I think we opened up the door and we're like, okay, at this point, our fan base is like, the youngest is probably late 20s.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they could drink responsibly. They could fucking chew. They could smoke. It's like, at this point, most of our fans are adults. So let's just fucking...
You probably already quit. Yeah.
They quit already.
Yeah, they probably did it and quit, right? Yeah, so now I don't have a problem with, substances. I'll probably promote cigars or whatever if I really, get a sponsorship from them. And I don't have a moral feeling toward it. But I did when people were teenagers because I didn't want them to go in an abusive way that I did. Like, I just see myself in them.
Okay. Do you have any like inhibitions as far as like political items? Like, where if they're like, oh, you can get this gig, but we need you to like, say that fucking.
But Hillary Clinton's got to come on this show.
Oh no, politics. Well, first off, I'd be honored if they want to associate me, but like I wouldn't show for a political group because they're paying me. That's crazy. Like that $7,000 Israel thingy, I wouldn't take it.
There's a lot of talk of that happening over this last election. Guys just getting a check just to talk positively about one party or not.
Yeah.
And it should be illegal because it's not like, all the SEC stuff where you have to say it's an ad or whatever. A lot of people would either have a guest on or speak on a topic positively, and supposedly we're getting paid. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's a lot of talk.
Would you do a gig that was asking you to like, hey, we're going to pay you this much money, and it's a lot, but they were like, but we are a pro-China, like Taiwan is not a country organization.
So I'm in Mike's boat, or I'm older now. And
we'll take that check, brother.
And I realized people have their decisions made before I spoke and after I spoke, and I can't affect anything. So I'll say whatever the hell you want me to say.
All right, I got a question for you guys. Okay. So these are real life examples, right? So right now, what's that one city in China that everyone's been going to?
Guangzhou.
I think it's that. But
Whoa, really? I should make noise.
Guangzhou is an actual city. It's
Qingjin.
Also another city, yeah.
Yeah, it's Mr. Perry.
so there's been a what's his name?
Is that the Vegas?
streamer-
What's the Vegas of?
No, that's
Oh.
Macau. Well, anyways, I Show Speed went to China, right? And then like there was a big thing, and then a lot of YouTubers also went to this specific city. Finds out later that it was the CCP trying to get good publicity for China, but it was under the guise of the tourism board saying come to China. And this is common. A lot of countries, they pay influencers to come to their country and
Yeah.
they give them a sponsorship, right? For good PR.
I mean, we do dumb version of that here. You see like a commercial on a football game, be like, Denver, the best place
Right,
to
right.
ski. Visit Denver in the spring.
So if you guys found out that it was like a Chinese propaganda tool or whatever, would you guys actually do it?
Yeah, I think so, because I don't see like a negative repercussion for someone like telling even a kid or whoever, like, yeah, visit China.
Oh, like the next guy's not gonna go, I want to go to China because it's Silent Mike, and then he just gets kidnapped.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't do that with like, I don't know, like Myanmar or something. I wouldn't.
What's wrong with that? Isn't that Burma?
Yeah.
That's the high. I think it's the highest Bitcoin per capita country in the world.
Because the government is not doing too well where they can't protect everybody. I wouldn't want to send someone there. His face.
No, man. If they're
My
paying in
friend was in
Bitcoin,
jail there for a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
you know what? Something popped in my head is the timeline also, where Joe was talking about what we used to do versus now. Earlier, it feels like in social media, a lot of it was so tied to you. So I was really representing a brand. I was really saying like, I'm Mike, I drink this. And that's why we could sell a lot more. Versus like I call it like the Jordan effect or the Kobe effect. Like you see Kobe Bryant on there and he's drinking Sprite. You're like, I know Kobe don't drink Sprite. He's getting paid to drink Sprite. Where nowadays social media, I think everyone already just takes into account that, oh, Bart's just getting paid to drink Sprite. That's cool. And if I'm a fan of Bart, I'm like, yeah, man, get your bag. Where I work with social media guys still and the newer age content. It's literally like that. I
You just
remember
get it.
I remember promoting like normal ass shit and they would hate on me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, sell out,
in
everything,
the beginning,
bro.
everyone's calling you sell
And I was scared to get
Yeah.
a sponsorship because of that also. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
my morals, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to sell out. I don't want to just fire at this. But then now, like, if they fuck with you, they're like, dude, get your bag, Bart. I don't care. I don't care that you're promoting Skechers. Like, they suck, but you're cool. Go ahead.
I think it changed around
It got normalized, yeah.
2016 to 2017.
Yeah, I was going to say 2017,
Yeah,
2018 in
around
my head.
there, when
Then they
people were
just
like,
they
"Get the
just knew it.
bag."
Okay. Is there a difference for like, let's say a company that you've loved for a long time? Let's say that Lionheart Jiu-Jitsu gets super huge. Like they become the biggest name in Jiu-Jitsu and they want to sign you to some kind of an endorsement deal where you also have to say that Lionheart invented Jiu-Jitsu.
Just flat out lie.
That's fucking dope.
That's so like blatant though. That's like
fucking crazy.
It's like if I were to just go out there and really say that, and everyone knows that we didn't create jiu-jitsu.
Lionheart created Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Brazilian barbecue.
We created the picanha.
It kind of makes it trickier where it's like a brand you respect and love corrupted and then now wants to corrupt you along with it.
I think that's too big of a lie. That you know me, dude. I can't lie like I can't.
But what if they're lying but they think it's funny? So like, but they're actually really lying. You know what I mean? But they're not like, they don't believe it. They're just like, we know we're lying.
Honestly, like if I'm looking outside of my own self, I'll find any way to still do the job, but not say that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm looking
Nick's
at
loyal.
like how I am, it's like I'll try to find the middle ground and be like, oh shit, I forgot to say that. My bad, dude.
Does it bother you enough that they're representing themselves that way? You don't have to say it. People will just know that you work with the company that's mistakenly like saying that they started it.
Definitely look at our guys and be like, what's the purpose of this? Like, why do I have to say this? Are you sure we have to do this? Like, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I would probably not say something like, well, like
It's too far. What if they didn't say that they invented it, but they came out with Jiu-Jitsu 2?
the new version, the hybrid.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd rock it, dude. I'd be like, Jiu-Jitsu 2 is way sicker than fucking the Brazilian one. Jiu-Jitsu 2 is way sicker. It's made on this home soil.
Life example. everyone did the whole Saudi Arabia one, right? Or was it Saudi Arabia?
What do you
Yeah,
get pooped on, or do you get to go do other stuff?
The Riyadh Comedy Festival
It was a comedy
Oh.
festival.
I heard
Would
people
you-
get paid to get pooped on over there.
Yeah, I heard that too.
in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, because they got freaky stuff.
No, but that's not the example is all these comedians went out
Yeah.
and hella people got shit for it. Would you guys, if you were paid to do a Saudi Arabian performance, would you guys do it?
Yeah, hell yeah. Everyone's doing that. Cristiano Ronaldo signed the biggest soccer check in the history of the sport.
Oh, because
to go-
live or not live golf, never mind.
Yeah, but same idea. Yeah, same idea. Because they started a new league. They started the World Series of esports over there, and so every esport obviously has their own championship or whatever. But they put them all into one and have the biggest thing ever.
So are you familiar with the whole controversy behind that country?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit.
But you're okay with
Because I'm not like I can't.
turning your back on America just a little bit?
Yeah, I just because there are homies now.
Yeah, no, they've been.
You know what I mean? Like,
They're heavily invested in us.
Yeah, and like there's racism everywhere. Like you can't vet out everything. I'm sure there was a shithead at Reebok that I worked with them too. You know,
Yeah.
like I can't filter top to bottom. Every employee has to be moral. Every move they've ever made to be moral. But if the general is good and what I'm doing is good, like I don't have to lie.
Yeah.
I'm going there to podcast or something. If they're paying me to do that and I control my words,
Yeah.
then I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
one
real.
of the things I think going with the whole older thing is I realize people's mindsets change, their political views and stances change, and even people's memories change. One day they might love you, then they might hate you, they might hate you, they might love you. So all of those things they go back and forth, they fluctuate. But how well I'm able to support and provide for my family will never change.
Mm.
So to me, I'm like, I'll just take the check if it doesn't.
Are you going for the pooped on one?
No. He's talking about the comedy festival then.
And I'm asking, would you go to get pooped
As a
on?
side quest.
Oh,
What,
I
for
think-
extra credit. What if you get
I don't
extra
know.
credit?
like $10 million? Yeah, I'll get pooped on. I don't care.
I think you're doing the pooping. I don't know what the fetish was, but I'm pretty sure that's like a
I heard they
thing.
poop on a glass table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Jack Ma pooping on you though.
How much?
60,000.
Yeah, but Jack Ma probably shits like a chihuahua.
Dude, 60,000?
He doesn't shit that much.
That's 60,000.
You can get another truck with
We'll
that.
ever know though.
500,000. 500,000 Jack Ma shits on my face.
Yeah. Well, okay.
500,000.
500,000.
150.
I'm cheap,
Okay, how
dude.
about this?
The economy's not as that strong right now.
150, but on your chest.
It's on your face.
150, but on your chest, not
Yeah.
your face. See, that's good. That's
quick.
reasonable. That's reasonable.
People's memories change and their
Yeah.
political stances change.
80,000. He shits in both your pockets. You got to keep him in your pants for 2 weeks.
2 weeks for how much?
80,000.
You gotta sleep with it.
But you don't have to touch it. It's just it's in the side pockets of your jeans.
If you try to take it out, alarm goes off. Beep, 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 beep.
You know what? I'll do it because I'll count it as I'm getting 1 Bitcoin for this.
Hell
right now.
yeah. Hell yeah. That's right.
And Bitcoin will be more later.
Yeah.
so.
Put it in Bitcoin.